So you know what I was thinking about? How good was Cartoon Network back in the day? How good was cartoons just by itself? Let's talk about it.
Okay, so I think what we should do is I pulled up this list of the top 25 Cartoon Network shows.
Okay.
And how about we like go through that and then we debate.
All right.
Was Cartoon Network the main? Were you a Cartoon Network, a Disney Channel, a Nickelodeon? Like what were you?
See, okay, I was definitely a Cartoon Network type of guy, but Nickelodeon had some bangers. They definitely had some bangers. Like, was Cat Dog on Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, like Cat Dog, Roscoe's Modern Life. You remember that one? Roscoe's Modern Life.
SpongeBob.
I never
SpongeBob, you can't. Yeah,
of course,
SpongeBob
yeah.
is probably the greatest show of all time. You can't really beat SpongeBob
sure.
with anything. But then shows like Ed, Edd and Eddie, Billy and Mandy,
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Cartoon Network was.
Honestly, Cartoon Network got Nickelodeon beat.
I think so.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you take away SpongeBob from like the cartoon realm, there's Nickelodeon has nothing. You know what I mean? They don't really have much.
Yeah, you're right.
But Cartoon Network, I think Cartoon Network was like top tier, best network to watch cartoons on.
What did Disney have?
Disney had like not cartoons, but they had like those live.
Because they
like,
pushed
it was
they
all the
pushed a
live
lot of
action.
that to Disney XD.
Yeah.
Oh,
Disney-
JetX. Do you remember
JetX,
JetX?
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Dude.
say.
Oh yeah.
Power
Okay.
Ranger. I mean, and then all the other
Bro,
ones.
when that was the
Rocket
Power
League.
Ranger channel,
Rocket League.
that was
all right.
Rocket League
That was crazy.
You remember Rocket
Rocket League?
Yeah.
That was a show?
Yeah,
it's a
Rocket.
game, dude.
No, is it Rocket? Rocket Power. Rocket Power.
Oh.
Rocket Power.
Rocket
That's
Power.
Nickelodeon.
Did I spit on you? I probably just did. I don't know.
No,
Hold
you're
on.
okay.
Rocket Power was Nickelodeon.
Was it Nickelodeon? I thought it was
Rugrats,
Disney.
Rocket
so,
Power, that was
yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Was it?
Yeah.
What was Doug on?
Doug.
You remember
I
Doug?
think it's like
No.
PBS.
No, that's Caillou.
Caillou, that's the greatest cartoon of all
PBS
time.
had like Caillou, that one show with the lions reading the book. You remember that one? It was like
What channels were you watching?
they had. I don't remember what it was called, but it was
Yeah.
like lions and like it was a live show. And
The Bernstein Bears.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
move
whatever.
past it. Yeah.
Okay, but wait a minute. So you know JetX. Both of you know JetX. Do you remember the show Shaolin Showdown? Does anybody remember
think
that
so,
show?
yeah.
With the little yellow dude, the bald yellow dude?
I don't remember.
No one remembers that
Ooh.
show, but that was one of my favorite shows growing up.
Wasn't it something? I don't remember that. Wasn't it like? Wasn't there another show? It was like. It wasn't.
They had like two
obviously,
little ninjas.
It's not Nacho Libre. I know that's not the show.
Oh, the
but
two little ninjas.
What
I
was
think
that?
The two. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think that was just like Yin Yang Yo.
Yeah, Yin Yang Yo.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know American Dragon Jake Long.
I remember
Oh, that was
American
good.
Dragon.
That was good.
I remember the Jackie Chan show.
The Talisman. Yeah, Jackie. Yeah.
That was a good show. I remember as a kid, I used to get all the little like pendants that they had. Like
Didn't they do like a McDonald's thing with that show too?
every single time I used to get a Happy
That's
Meal.
cool.
Like I mean, when my mom allowed me to get Happy Meals, I would,
Yeah.
I would get them. I'll collect them.
Alrighty, you ready to do the Cartoon Network thing?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. What do you got?
So number 25, which I think is kind of crazy, is Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo was a hit. That's top 10.
I
I
would agree
can't
with
think
you.
of 24 other shows that is better than Johnny Bravo.
This
What
article.
what was the plot of that?
He was this man whore that just loved.
Literally,
Like, he was
yeah,
literally
for
just
real, that's
a
what it
cartoon
was.
man whore that loved women, and he used to just get into like I guess shenanigans. I can't really like remember the plot, but I just
Right,
remember like
He's
he was like the
just
Riz
a-
god.
yeah,
you know what I
he's an
mean?
icon
Like
for
back in the
young
day,
girls.
like he was the Rizzler. Like you know what I mean? Any
The
woman,
Rizzler.
any woman that came in his vicinity, he was rizzing them up.
I respect that.
The way that it's described in here, okay, so it follows the life of a self-described egomaniac with woman problems. Girls won't leave him alone despite him being a major creep.
See, he wasn't a creep. He was rizzing them up.
There's not a
single woman in that show that he didn't basically bang.
the way that he talks. Do I sound like Johnny Bravo?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
remember.
You sound just like
No,
Johnny.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I
Yes,
do
you
not.
You sound 100% like Johnny Bravo.
We need to get a sound clip. He used to
will.
talk. He talked like Elvis. Like that's the way that he did. Like the
No. Elvis is
There's
crazy.
no way.
You sound like if you
Dude.
put your voice next to Johnny Bravo, it was 100%
That's
identical.
complete bullcrap. He sounds like Elvis.
She deserves that. She deserves to go to prom with a hunk and strut with a buck. Why?
Me and my Johnny boy needed a new set of
Like for real. Like
That
do I
doesn't sound like
that? No. It sounds like Elvis.
A little bit.
Like
Alright.
Elvis meets Sean. If you guys had like
If you guys had a baby.
If you guys had a baby.
Okay, all right.
yeah.
Well, that's kind of
Your
crazy.
baby would be Johnny Bravo.
That's kind of crazy. I don't know. I like that show. I feel like I didn't watch a lot of it. I
did.
caught it a
Me
little
neither.
bit, but
I definitely like. I watched a lot of it when I was a child, but I don't remember much about it. If that makes sense. Like there's other shows that I can remember. Oh my god, yeah, I remember exactly what happened in that show every episode.
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo was one of those shows where like you had to watch it. It was a good show when we were kids, but like everyone just forgot about it.
Yeah,
basically.
I couldn't tell you like a specific moment
Me
from
neither.
that show.
All I can remember is he used to go "Hoocha," or no, like "Hoocha," like he would flex,
Yeah.
like he would flex for no reason. Like he was like the cartoon Dwayne Johnson.
He was.
You know what I mean?
Like Elvis and Dwayne Johnson.
Like he's always hitting the smolder. Like
The raised eyebrow. All right, let's move on. So number 24, Total Drama Island. Now, that show was almost like I felt like looking back at it was like an adult show
Yeah, it was.
that they turned into like a kids thing.
Yeah.
That show was kind of crazy. They made a bunch of spin-offs of it too, I think.
they
Yeah, they did like
I don't remember enough
Total
about
Drama
Total
Action.
Drama.
It had
I don't remember enough about it.
I watched it a lot.
Yeah.
For sure.
But that was one of the newer like that's like a newer Cartoon Network. Like not like newer, obviously like came out a couple years ago newer, but like
came out in 2008.
Johnny Bravo's better than Total Drama Island though, in my opinion.
What?
No shot.
Johnny Bravo is better than Total Drama Island.
We should watch that now. Like we should watch Total Drama Island now and see if it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't really have much to say about Total Drama Island. What else you got? That is crazy.
It's definitely up there
What?
for me though.
The Looney Tunes show is at 23.
23. I mean,
Come on.
but the Looney
wanna talk
Tunes.
about a
But
Rizzler?
no. But the this is not like the original Looney Tunes.
Which one is
This
it?
is different, apparently. This is from 2011.
They came out with something in 20.
The Looney Tunes show, yeah.
Is that when they were babies?
No,
Do you guys remember that one? When they were
I
babies?
do. With what's the hedgehog? What's his name? The dude who does the twist.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, okay. What's his name?
Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when Tweety Bird was a baby in that show. That's
Yeah,
the
I
only
do.
thing I remember.
Him and what was the cat's name? Angus? No, it's
Angus.
That's a
You got Daffy Duck.
Sylvester.
Was it Sylvester?
Sylvester, the cat, was named
Okay.
Sylvester. Yeah, and Granny.
Daffy Duck.
Granny was definitely
Roadrunner.
Granny was definitely a whore.
Great.
I think Granny was a whore. Like, there's no
It's
way.
The Looney Tunes.
Like,
man.
I don't know. There's no way that, like, if you think about, I'm thinking about, like, Space Jam. Like, not the LeBron James one, like, the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan. Granny was giving me whore vibes. I don't know why. I have no
I never saw it.
explanation. What?
No.
You never saw the
Never
original
seen
Space Jam?
Space Jam.
Oh
Neither.
my gosh. That's like a classic. We should
All
make
I
a
know
movie
is
night.
Lola Bunny.
We
Let's talk about it.
Now, Lola Bunny is like, all right. I'm getting off a little tangent here. Hold on.
You're not.
Just hear me out. So, if you think of like Lois Griffin from Family Guy, right?
Why did I
What was
know?
that accent?
I don't know. I don't know why. Like,
No,
you
it's
think-
Griffin.
if you think of Lois Griffin, like, right? If you think of Lois, right? You think of like, damn, like she's that hot mom, right? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like she's that hot mom, but
You
like
know-
in cartoon form.
You know who I think of?
Lola Bunny was that hot mom, but in like bunny form.
What about Mrs. Incredible?
Obviously, come on.
Well, like this is incredible. That was like
That just goes without saying.
she was the mom. You know what I mean? Like she was the hottest cartoon mom of all time. I think I had a crush on her at one point in life when I was a child.
Okay.
I mean, she just had a. Yeah. You know,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Understood.
Yep. All right. You got it.
All right, I'm skipping past a couple here, and we're going to Foster Some for Imaginary Friends.
Top 5 show.
Dude,
Top 5. Top 5.
I like
show.
feel like when I watched that as a kid, I did not understand what was going on. But
That's
it was
all the cartoons though.
yeah, they were all kind of really out there, wacky, and like weird different things. But that show, I mean, did that make you feel like you could have imaginary friends?
I
And
mean,
it would be okay.
it definitely made it like that show normalized having imaginary friends. Now, if someone has an imaginary friend, I feel like they're just a weirdo. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like if someone is just sitting there talking to Bobby, this is my imaginary basketball that has a face. You're gonna judge that person.
Uh-huh.
But back in the day, they normalized. If I was sitting here talking to Bobby, nobody would question it.
I guess.
You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
Who was your favorite character?
Will.
Which one was that?
The tall red guy.
The
With
the basketball
guy
player. That's
who had
yeah.
I remember watching the Foster Home of Imaginary Friends movie about his life, and I'm pretty sure
That
I
was
cried.
a movie.
Yeah,
What?
I'm pretty sure I cried. There was something sad in the movie. I think it's when like his
They made a movie about his character?
Yeah, it's called
What?
It's called Goodwill Hunting. Bro, I swear to God. I swear.
Wait a minute.
I swear to God. They made back.
Hold
They
on.
made a movie.
Hold on a second.
Go back to Google.
They made a movie about Will's life and how
Goodwill Hunting.
it's an actual movie, but
Well,
this
yeah,
is the
but-
name of the movie. Look up Foster Home for Imaginary Friend Will movie.
Oh my god. Goodwill Hunting.
Same thing.
Oh my god, it really is. Yeah.
It tells you how he like lost his eye, how he lost his arm.
Wow.
2006.
That was a really
That's kind of crazy.
because I remember Ed, Ed and Eddie. You remember when that movie came out.
No.
The Ed, bro, what?
I don't remember the movies. I remember the shows, obviously, but I don't remember the movies.
Ed, Ed and Ed movie when they met Eddie's brother? You remember throughout the
Were they all brothers?
No, they were friends.
Oh, that's right. They were.
The Ed, Ed and Eddie
Dude.
movie talked about basically Eddie's life. Like, he always mentioned his brother and how he was this cool guy.
I do remember
You know
now
what
that
I
you say
mean?
that. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
they came out a movie and they tried to find his brother. What did you look up?
No, for a second there, I wanted to see if they based that character in that show off of Will Chamberlain.
Probably.
Because it looks the same.
I mean, but Chamberlain has 2 eyes and 2 arms.
I mean, yeah, I know.
So, like, it's really not
They
like to scale.
cartoonized it.
You know what I mean?
All right, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Now, this
Solid.
show creeped me out a little bit when I was a kid.
100% scary.
Billy was whack. Billy was completely
Out
whack.
of his mind.
Out of his mind. Grim is one of my all-time favorite cartoon characters, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Over Mandy?
Yes.
I think Mandy
Grim
had
is my favorite.
She had something going for her. Not in a weird way. I don't really know what I'm trying to get at here. But like
It's something going for it. She was just mean.
I
She was just asshole the entire show.
if you think about it, the reason she was mean, imagine having a friend like Billy that's alongside you for the rest of your life. Like you'd be pissed. You'd hate life.
I don't.
She's like the Squidward before we realized that Squidward was always right.
Are they like stuck together?
No, you've never seen Billy.
You've never seen
Billy
No,
Mandy.
like you guys were definitely older at this.
Ah, yeah,
like
right.
when
Oh,
these
that's
shows were
right.
premiering.
Yeah,
The age-
true.
the age
So
gap
like
is-
I know
True.
them all. I just don't
It
comprehend.
wasn't
any
your
of the
time
plot.
back in your.
That's
back
right.
Like
when you were
my
a kid.
brother watched these, so like vicariously I picked
So-
up on it.
What were the shows you were watching on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not that much older than you though.
A couple of years.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't really gravitate towards like being invested in cartoons
What?
as much as like
So you didn't wake up at
I started
8
watching
o'clock
like
in the morning on
like
Saturdays?
the Teen Nick shows like pretty early. Like I
Like
got
Amanda
onto
Show?
like Drake and Josh, Amanda Show,
Oh, yes.
you know,
I can
all
hear
of
you.
those.
Do you remember Keenan and Kel?
I do. I
But
do.
that was like the
Yeah.
90s. Like
Keenan and
that was
Like I've seen some of the reruns and I see that they're now like getting back into doing stuff.
Yeah.
But
See, like as a child, like when I grew up, like I'm probably like around 12 years old, 13 maybe. That's when I started watching like Teen Nick and like the live action shows. But like before that, I was definitely on the cartoon vibe, like Tom and Jerry, all that good stuff.
Isn't it crazy how back in that, like even for you, even though you're a little younger, that like we literally, I remember like even for Star Wars, The Clone Wars, right? That was a
Yeah.
show on Cartoon Network back then. Because we had no way of watching the episodes like we do now, so you did have to be at the TV at that time
it
in the
came on,
morning
yeah.
to see the
I used to
episode.
wake up 8 o'clock in the morning every Saturday, and then from 8 o'clock till my mom said that lunch was ready at like 12. I was just that 4 hours. I was just sitting in front of a TV watching cartoons. I remember Power Rangers came on like at 9:30, and I immediately went up to my mom. I was like, "Mom, I'm the Red Ranger." I was like,
Tell me.
I'm 100% the Red Ranger."
Tell me how, when I was a kid, my mom thought that Power Rangers was too violent. Okay?
My mom did too.
So now, but think about it. So the Power Rangers and the Wiggles were on this at the same time.
I never watched the Wiggles.
So you never watched the Wiggles? Did you ever watch the Wiggles?
yeah.
That was not my
So,
my thing.
but you know the Wiggles,
yeah,
right?
I know that they're all men.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until recently, honestly.
What?
I didn't know that.
Anyways, they were both on at the same time.
Yeah.
They both were different color. You know, both shows had different color. So I would try to tell my mom at like the age of 5 that I was watching Power Rangers, but it was actually the Wiggles. because Dude, Power Rangers might have been my favorite show.
Mine
growing
too.
up. Like that
Favorite
was
Power
just
Rangers, though.
Absolutely.
Not color, like favorite Power
Show?
Rangers. Yeah,
Mystic
Ooh.
Force.
solid.
Mystic Force
Solid.
is
Oh, that
definitely.
one's crazy.
I love
Yeah, that
Mystic
one's
Force.
really good.
That's
I don't know. The Dino one was
Dino Thunder.
that was probably the best one. Because think about how the Red Ranger looked.
Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm
Ninja Storm
might
was solid.
be. That might be the other.
What's the other one?
That's the one where they're like, yeah, they're like ninjas. Yeah. yeah.
No, Ninja
Scratch
Storm.
that.
No,
Ninja
there was
Storm
another
is
one. Like, was it RPG?
Those are all so
No,
good.
it was like
SPD.
Yeah,
SPD.
That's the
SPD
police
was a solid
one.
too.
Yeah.
That was a solid one.
With like the dog character.
yeah.
Yes, dude.
That
Oh
one
my
was
gosh.
crazy.
No, I liked Ninja Storm.
Turbo was cool.
Power Ranger Turbo. You watched Turbo?
I think I skipped
Oh my
over that.
gosh, that feel like that was like early to late 90s.
I used to watch.
You watched Turbo? Oh my god.
Dude, I watched every single Power. Like, if I can go back in time, I would like watch every single season of Power Rangers. Like, Power Rangers is what made me.
They all had such a different dynamic too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
As
When
much as
they-
like it's kind of like the wrestling matches, like the
Exactly.
different characters, but like the same.
You're invested in that storyline.
Exactly,
You are
yeah.
invested in what the Red Ranger was doing. And I remember when Tommy came
You're obsessed
out
with
to
the
be
Red Ranger, huh?
I think the Red Ranger was the coolest.
Didn't Tommy pass recently?
He
He
did.
did.
Wow.
He did. Tommy did recently.
That's
pass.
He played so many different
So
ones.
many.
Yeah.
He was what? He was the Black Ranger in
He was
Dino
the white
Thunder.
one.
He was the in what?
In the oh my god, with the
The white.
you remember the movie, the first ever Power Rangers movie? Oh my god, what
White
what
Ranger,
dynamic was it? One was an elephant, one was a frog, another one was what was that called?
That's like original Power
Ooh.
Rangers.
Is that original
I
ones?
think so.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's when Tommy was the White Ranger.
Yeah, wasn't that just like Mighty Morphin?
Mighty
Mighty
Morphin.
Morphin
Yeah,
Power
that's what it
Rangers.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, did you ever see the other movies that came out though? The ones where they did like the big team ups. If you've never seen
Like-
that, we
like
need
the-
to watch it.
I heard
Wait,
about that.
are
We
you
need
talking
to
about
watch
Is
that
that more
clip?
recent?
Are you talking about
No,
the
no,
clip
no. This is way back. This is
when
like.
every single Power Ranger
Yes.
was on like a cliff?
And let me tell you, hold on a second. So you love the Red Ranger the most.
Yeah.
Then you need to watch the movie where all the Red Rangers teamed up across all of Power Rangers. Did you ever see that?
I don't think
Dude.
I've ever seen it. No.
I think it was Wild Force. That's an older one, but like it was from there all the way back. So it had every Red Ranger from every Power Ranger show, and they all teamed up together.
I need to watch that.
You need to see it. I'm gonna show you.
You know what
when
broke
we're done.
my heart when it came to Power Rangers though?
What?
Like when I was a kid. Like so like as like children, like finding out that like Santa Claus was not real or the Easter Bunny. Finding out that those the Zoids, what do you the robots?
The Megazords?
The Megazords,
Megazords,
yeah.
yeah.
They weren't real. Like I was so upset that it was
Like
like,
the
a miniature.
CGI.
It was a miniature little Megazoid, a Megadrone, or whatever it's called. I don't remember.
Megazord.
And like it was like someone built a city, and to make it look like I was so hard.
Oh, you thought like they filmed like
I
it was
thought
a
it was
real
an
big
actual
thing.
thing when I was a child.
Oh.
And it broke my heart. Like I didn't care about like like Spider-Man's not real, but like that broke my heart. Like now I need to watch that movie that you're talking about.
We need to. We'll watch it together.
Okay,
I
I'm
love
down.
Power Rangers.
Did you guys ever watch Samurai?
Power
Jack?
Rangers Samurai.
Yeah. No. Power Rangers Samurai.
I don't remember that one.
There's like
It was like-
4 different shows.
It was
of that
like
now,
once
isn't there?
they got, I think it's when Nickelodeon picked them up. That was like.
Is that a newer one?
That's when the.
It was like, I think I was nearing like 5th grade going to middle school.
I don't remember that one.
That's the one where the only thing I can think of that was when the Red Ranger, he had like the black like weird looking helmet, right? This one. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
That's
I
when
And
remember
they
that.
would like draw their like Japanese
Yeah.
symbols. It
I
was sick.
stopped watching it
It's morphin'
before that
time.
one came
Yeah.
out.
Bro, oh my god.
Dude, I used to play when I played as a kid, dude. I
I used to-
loved it.
Yeah,
Like,
me
it was
too.
so
It's
good.
such a sick PS2 Power
Vi-
Rangers game.
I remember that.
It was
Wait,
good.
what?
I had one on GameCube.
I had a Power Rangers game for PS2.
Is it the side scroller one?
Yeah.
I had to say,
Mhm.
yeah. What was
Mhm.
that game called?
Ugh, I still have it.
Oh my god, dude. Wasn't Dino? Oh wait.
I also
Super
had
Legends.
I had that. Yeah, Super
Super
Legends.
Legends.
Yeah.
I love that game, man.
And I had the Dino Thunder one on my GameCube.
Okay, I never played
That's
that
the
one,
one I
but
had.
dude,
hmm
yeah, this
Ugh.
is Power Rangers Super
I've never
Legends.
played that one.
Such a good game.
So, now sticking with the Power Rangers bit, did you guys enjoy the recent movie? The movie that came out?
Oh, the
newest
live
one?
action one, the
I
one
thought
that
it
was.
was pretty cool.
It was cool.
I thought it was cool. Like,
It was cool.
It definitely had like opportunities to be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, because like if you think about it, kids nowadays they don't really care about Power Rangers. Like that movie came out for like us. You know what I mean? Like in our early 20s, to go see that movie. And I thought it was pretty cool. I went to go see it in the movie theater. I thought it was pretty cool.
That had to be like 6 years ago now, right?
Yeah.
It felt wrong. Like, I don't know what, because
Like
it was
they didn't do
so
it right?
different. Yeah, like the suits
was
were all
really
like
different,
futuristic. And it just didn't have that feel of like normal Power. But they did come out with that Netflix one. Did you see that?
There's a Netflix.
Yeah, there was a movie they released on Netflix. I think it was like just this year. A Power Rangers movie they did that brought back all of the old people from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You didn't see
know
that?
about this?
No.
No, I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. They just came out on Netflix, but they added like they brought back all of the original
on
people.
Netflix?
Yeah, it was a movie made just for Netflix. But they brought back everybody that was the original Rangers from Mighty Morphin and made a movie about it.
Except for Tommy.
Yes, except
And the female Yellow Ranger, she died in a car accident like
Kimberly? No, not Kimberly. Kimberly was pink.
long ago. Is this girl?
Oh, yeah. She just died?
Nah, I think like years ago. But I'm just saying she probably wasn't in it.
Yeah. 100% definitely wasn't.
That's pretty sick.
I
though.
need to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Now.
Power Rangers is definitely like that's a key childhood
Like
thing
if,
for
yeah.
me.
And I feel
Just so
bad for the
good.
kids nowadays because, like, realistically, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you think kids are watching nowadays? Like, you know, like back
The
in,
shows are less like I don't think there's as many like teenager cartoons as there was when we were kids. Like
right.
once you get out of being a kid now, it's kind of like there isn't much
that
to
teardrop.
cover
like
that.
a Teen
yeah.
Titan or like Ben 10.
Teen
that
Ti-
kind of
Ben
like
10,
kind of
man.
like
Oh
bridge
my
the gap.
God.
Bro,
Yeah.
This is so crazy. Like
I had one of those watches.
last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Last year when I bought my Apple Watch, I saw this thing on TikTok that you can download an app. I wonder if it's still.
I
on,
saw that. I
wonder
saw
if it's
that.
still on my.
Matrix?
Yes,
Oh
I wonder if
my
it's still
God.
on my Apple Watch, and you can literally scroll, and you can get like Diamond Head and forearm. Oh my God. Ben 10.
That's an
That's a
if
kid's dream.
I had to give my top two favorite cartoons of all time, Ben 10 and Danny Phantom. Both of those.
Ooh.
Danny
Honestly,
Phantom.
I was feeling recently like I wanted to watch Danny Phantom because I never
Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
You think?
The Danny Phantom theme song is the most iconic theme song in my head. I would jam out to that any day.
I don't know. I think
So good.
I think Fairly Odd Parents. Like,
That's a good one.
I don't know if but is it better than Danny Phantom?
I think they
Who?
just did it.
Danny Phantom?
Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom?
Fantana.
Fantana. I don't
Danny
think
Montana?
I know. I think Fairly Odd Parents is better.
It's just different.
I never liked that. See, I was
What?
always we talked about Nickelodeon in the beginning.
Yeah.
I always would have rather watched Jimmy Neutron over Fairly Odd Parents. I never got into Fairly Odd
But
Parents
those are
like everybody else.
So
did.
when they did that mashup,
I
when
remember that, yeah.
crossover.
Yes.
Did you like that?
that was
was
all right,
cool.
yeah. I just thought the show was annoying. Like I don't know what
What?
Timmy's just dumb. Like
Timmy is.
what were
he's
the two
kid.
what were the
Cosmo Wanda.
two Cosmo Wanda. That's
Bro,
right.
he was the kid that I wanted to be. I wish I could. If I
It's kind
could
of like
talk to my
it's like Diary of a
goldfish.
Wimpy Kid. Like nobody
Yes,
idolizes this kid,
Yeah.
but you could relate to him. You
Like
know?
I wish I can talk to my goldfish and be like, please just grant me one wish. But they just do that thing. That,
The only thing I remember from that show is like Doug Dimmadome.
home of the Doug Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome, home of the Doug Dimmadome.
I knew that was gonna be
Doug Dimmadome, home of the Grand Dimmadome. I am Doug Dimmadome, home of the Dimmadome. I don't remember how you said it. But I remember.
We'll cut it in a clip.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
It was just so good, I think, back then because I
Shows are
don't know, man. Like you would watch those shows in the morning and then you'd like go out and play with friends and you
Yeah.
would like do like
Eat
dude,
dirt, play with worms.
eat dirt.
Listen,
I mean, I was out there eating dirt, yeah.
that's how we survived COVID. Think about it. 3 years ago, when COVID hit the world, we survived because of eating dirt as a child. Or no, honestly, you know what?
That's not
I'm
what
not
I
agreeing
agree
with this.
No,
at all.
you
not what I
know
thought
what
you
really
were
made us immune to COVID? You're telling me when you went outside and you played with your friends and you need a water. You're not gonna grab the garden hose and just go.
No.
I
You
mean,
didn't do
I
that?
did
Never
do
do
that. I did it. Yeah,
That's.
I did
Did
it,
you get
yeah.
COVID?
Yeah.
That's why.
I got COVID too.
I had it 3 times.
Dude,
Your story doesn't line up then. If anything, it kind of worsened your.
Dude, I
immune
used to
system.
freaking.
Oh, God.
Oh my lord. So actually, that's kind of interesting. So you were born in what year?
2002.
Oh my
2002.
God.
See it's still crazy to me to hear that because I was born in '98 and you were born in
97.
'97. But it's still whenever I hear someone say they were born in the 2000s, it's still weird to me.
Bro, I was just saying, like, all the.
2002.
Like, to be a cashier at Wegmans, you gotta be, like, 15, 16. Anyone that's 16 was born in 2007. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
crazy. That's absolutely like when you see those like at the registers when you see the like to buy cigarettes, it says you have to be born after this date, and now it's like what? Like yeah, like 2005 or 6.
2006.
Yeah, it's so crazy to me.
Like, you were born in 2002?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, I was 5 in 2000.
That was 4. But it's so crazy because like I don't know. I feel like it was a lot different even for like you growing up at that point because you would have been like 4 or 5 in 2007 and 8. Which was a lot different from us
I
because
was
we were
11,
yeah.
like in
So a lot of that
2008.
stuff that happened in those years, man, that's so crazy. That's ridiculous.
Post 9/11.
Post 9/11.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, 9/11 is on Monday.
It is.
My condolences.
All right. My condolences.
Shout out Bush. Shout out.
All right, we're done. We're done. Shout out Bush. Help.
Holy shit! What?
Whoa.
What I said
did we
wasn't
cross
even-
a line?
What I
My
just said was nowhere near.
Shout out Bush.
No, me saying my condolences meaning like, let's take a
Oh
moment
my
of silence
God.
for over the 3,100 people that lost their lives due to 9/11. Shout out Bush is crazy. like that got it. That's a clip.
I'm just saying.
Alex
That's a
dug
clip.
out of the pocket. Is it though?
That's a
Like,
clip.
do we want to put that on there?
I mean, who's really gonna?
Yeah.
Everyone hated Bush.
Oh.
Like it's not a known.
Yeah, you're
like it's
right.
not like, oh my God, they're dickheads.
Are we
per
getting
se.
into politics now?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Pull it back.
Sorry,
Let's talk
Shout
about
out, shout out.
let's
Shout out,
talk
shout
about Codename Kids Next Door.
Oh my
Did you
God.
watch that?
The movie?
Dude. Do you remember? Was that the Care Bear movie? Do you remember the movie they did where it was like the army of Care Bears versus the Kids Next Door?
Was
Am
it?
I dreaming?
No,
or
the
did,
movie,
that happened, right?
The movie is when
I definitely watched it for sure.
when what's his name? Code Zero. Oh my God.
Code
Kid
Zero.
Kid Zero was ended up being #1.
Oh no,
dad.
these guys.
Oh my
Remember
God.
these?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little, they're not Care Bears, but like they
I know
look like
that.
Care Bears.
No, the movie was about #1's dad turning out to be #0. And Bro, what? What are you talking about? Why are you laughing?
Because I don't remember this, but
How do
inside
you
I
not
remember
the
number
movie?
0.
The movie was the greatest Cartoon Network movie.
You're
of
the
all
only one
time.
who remembers the movies of
Because I
these
was
shows.
really?
bro, I was invested. Like obviously, I
Movie
love
guy.
the shows, but I was more like if you put a movie in front of me, I don't know. If you put a movie in front of me, I'm probably gonna watch it. But then I'll also watch 9 hours of a show. Because technically on Netflix nowadays, like shows are like 45-minute episodes.
Yeah.
So if you watch 9 of them, it's almost. 9
So what are you
hours.
trying to say?
I don't remember.
I feel like I did watch all of the movies of all of these shows. I just don't remember them.
How?
Yeah.
Like if you asked me what movie of a cartoon like show that I remember the most, it's the SpongeBob movie. Like the original
Which one?
SpongeBob,
Oh, the
the
original?
first original SpongeBob movie.
I didn't like this.
Or Phineas and Ferb.
When they went back in time,
Yeah.
went back in
See, I
time,
don't
and
remember
then,
that one either. But I love Phineas and Ferb. I just don't remember the
They, like-
movies.
Why did they go back in time?
because
Because of Perry's
Doofenshmirtz.
secret or something?
yeah, Perry
Doofenshmirtz?
Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, Dr. Doofenshmirtz,
Dr.
dude. Come on.
Doofenshmirtz.
Agent P's arch nemesis,
Yeah.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz. You don't know
He
him.
took over the world, and they had
With
to
the
go.
hot daughter. Let's talk about it.
What?
She was fine.
Yeah.
She was so.
She's like
I'm out of the
She's like
loop.
Mrs. Incredible Junior.
better than
I'm out
Mrs.
of the loop.
Incredible.
I'm out of the
Because
loop.
Candid, what was her name? Vanessa.
You got it. Yep.
Hey man,
I'm out of the
Ferb.
loop.
Ferb was risen.
Ferb
her
was
up.
risen her.
Yeah.
I remember the end of the movie. He pulled up and oh my God,
I need to look it up now.
Vanessa.
I really don't even.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah, yeah.
You're talking
Kinda got
about,
a
you're
big
talking about
forehead.
Lois Griffin and Mrs. Inc.
Anyways,
Okay,
back to
after
this
that.
one. Was she in the show
Gotta move
after the movie, or was she only in the movie? I feel like I
She
saw
was
her
in some
in the
episodes.
show.
She was in the show,
He was
yeah.
in some episodes. But then, yeah,
I need to delete. I need to get that off.
Calvin's gonna revisit that one later.
Does it not feel bad? I just don't. Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember a lot of the movies because I feel like most of those shows came out with movies. Like almost all of them had a movie at some point. Yeah,
but it was like always like, so the season finale will come out or the series finale will come out, and then like a year later they'll come out with a movie just to revisit the show.
Yeah,
but I always think the movies are better. Do you guys remember Camp Lazlo?
Yeah.
Yes, but I didn't really watch it that
Bro,
much.
what? Lazlo was great.
I actually remember getting irritated at that show.
Why?
I don't know. It was just annoying to me.
So, all right, if you had to think about all these shows we just referenced, you remember they used to come out with like Christmas episodes, Thanksgiving episodes,
Yes.
what Halloween episodes? What was the best dynamic? Christmas, Thanksgiving, or Halloween?
Christmas was good.
Christmas was good, but I feel like
Halloween
was
were my favorites.
I
Yeah,
agree,
all the shows that
for
did
sure.
Halloween episodes were good.
Like I remember, like
It always
every
had like
Friday.
a spooky twist.
Yeah, every Friday they'll come out, like the weekend of Halloween or the week before Halloween or whatever, they'll come out with the Halloween special.
Like the hash slinging slasher.
The Hashling and Slasher. First Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Doug Dimmadome. Hashling and Slasher. This is terrible. I don't know how to say any of these. Try to say these things like 5 times fast. It's not possible.
It's
Doug
okay.
Dimmadome.
We'll have to revisit the Halloween tier list next month.
Halloween.
Oh my God,
tier
Halloween's
list.
a month
Yeah,
away.
it is. Jeez.
Thanksgiving's 2 months away. Christmas is 3 months away. Wow, we're getting into the seasons.
Yeah, dude.
Like summer
That's
went
prime
by
time.
like
We're
that.
getting into the
We
seasons.
are.
It's true.
It's
It's the
like-
best time of the year.
All right,
To
it
be
is.
honest.
Christmas sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Christmas is the worst. I hate Christmas.
Shut your mouth.
I swear to God.
What's
That's
your
kinda
favorite
weird.
holiday?
Thanksgiving?
Let's talk about it. What's
That's
your favorite
stupid.
holiday? Thanksgiving
That's
is your favorite.
Stupid.
Is your favorite holiday?
All right.
Hold
okay.
on.
Okay.
Even over Halloween?
Over Halloween, yes, 100%.
Think about how many lives were affected by the origin of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, shout out Bush.
Shout out
Shout out the Pilgrims. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
no. All right, let's talk about it. Thanksgiving, in my opinion, the reason it's my favorite holiday is because one, it's my birthday. It's right. My birthday is around Thanksgiving, so I enjoy
You're
my
one of those.
birthday
You're one of those people that celebrate your birthday all month.
all month.
Yeah.
November 1st is all about me. Just saying.
Yeah, we'll see.
One, it's the start of like, it's the start of Christmas, but people fail to realize that like everyone just jumps into Christmas November 1st or like the first week of November, and everyone like skips over Thanksgiving. The food, like you don't get Thanksgiving food on Christmas. Like think about what you get for Christmas
But
dinner.
you can.
What do you get for the Christmas dinner?
Ham.
My mom makes the same meal she makes on Thanksgiving at
No way.
Christmas. Yeah. What do you eat for Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Christmas, Thanksgiving, I eat. I don't like turkey, but like seeing a turkey on a table is nice.
Thanksgiving is your favorite
So
holiday,
you're all
but
about
you
the
don't
food
like
and
turkey.
You don't like turkey.
I like sweet potatoes. I like
Nope.
ham. I like mashed potatoes,
It sounds like Christmas. to me.
green beans.
So what the
rice,
hell do
beans.
you eat for Christmas? It's
Pumpkin
the
pie.
same
Do you
foods.
Are you here for the pumpkin pie or no?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
good.
I'm
Gotta
good.
be there for
Pumpkin pie.
You ever had sweet potato pie?
No.
Hey,
I've had like a little protein thing that was sweet potato pie, and it kind of tastes the same.
my whole life I always said sweet potato pie is better than pumpkin pie, so I started actually eating pumpkin pie. I'm not a really big pumpkin person in general, but pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving is amazing.
Yeah.
What?
Facts.
So you don't like turkey. You're not a big pumpkin guy when Thanksgiving is your.
Okay, okay, you know why Christmas is on like the
Couldn't
bottom
you have
side.
said like football or like
That too. That's
you know,
that
the
too.
parade?
So the
I'm
only
not-
I
watching
still-
football on Thanksgiving is a lot better than watching basketball on Christmas Day.
So you're telling me? Wait. So what were the reasons why you like Thanksgiving so much?
I just went through all that. I'm not.
I just feel like I didn't pick any.
the
of it.
food was the big part. The green beans.
Sweaters, you know, hoodies. You don't wear.
You're just making a joke now.
Let's go to Christmas real quick. Reason I do not like Christmas. I like the build up for Christmas. You know what I mean? I like seeing the snow.
The holiday season.
I like the season of, you know, the season of giving and all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Jerry, yeah. But I hate Christmas music.
Jerry. Who's
I hate Christmas music. I hate waking up at 5 a.m. to open presents. That's crazy.
I've never even gone up that early.
You serious?
Usually it's like 9.
I wake up at 5
Or
a.m.
8.
for the past 3 years. 5 a.m. sitting in. I hate the mess of ripping open
Wait.
presents.
So even as a kid, you felt that way?
I never liked Christmas. Christmas was never my thing.
So as a child, when Christmas came around, you hated opening presents.
You know why I really hate Christmas? Like I'm gonna open up and say it. My mom ruined Santa when I was like 3.
I never even had a chance to believe in Santa
Why?
because my parents didn't like.
My mom told me when I was like 3 or 4 years old that Santa wasn't real because she works hard for her money and she buys me my presents. Ever
Why does
since
that-
then, I hated it.
I mean, that's a good way of like. That's not a
That's
bad
pretty
thing to
sick,
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hate Christmas. I'm like the Grinch. You know what I mean? You know, like in the Grinch movie.
So you hold on a minute.
The
So
Who's ruined Christmas for
wait a
him.
minute.
My mother
So
ruined
what
Christmas
what
for
you're
me.
saying is that just because your mom told you that she buys your presents, now you hate it?
Yeah, because like I would go to school and everyone's talking about, oh my God, Santa Claus got me a new scooter. Santa Claus got me a notebook. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I just got a PlayStation for, Santa got me a PlayStation. I got used pencils. That still had, a little dull.
I feel like that's not the case though, because now you're an adult who's the type of person who you give a lot to people and you do a lot for other people.
I like giving Christmas presents. When it comes to Christmas.
That is kind of interesting because I feel like as an adult now, I like giving things to people more than
for
getting
sure.
things. Yeah, I feel like I'm like that too.
I'm not the type. I don't like receiving gifts.
And we're at the point like if we want something, we just
buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm not ungrateful for people.
Sure,
But
of
like
course.
I rather give the gifts. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm the gift giver instead of a gift receiver.
What's your favorite holiday?
Probably Christmas.
Why?
It's basic. Yeah.
I'll choose.
I mean, for the same
I'll
reason.
choose New Year's Eve over Christmas.
I thought you were gonna say Music Fest. I think I'd say Halloween. Like I do love Halloween because it's just
Halloween's
because
cool.
now as an
Halloween's good.
adult,
You
it's
can
just a
do
big
whatever.
party.
Yeah.
Like it's just a big
Yeah.
party.
Like Christmas, another reason I don't like Christmas is because it's a long day. You know what I mean? Like especially now that like I'm married, like going to 3 different households, being up from 5 a.m. to 11 o'clock
sure.
at night. It's a long day. But leading up to it, I mean, it's
The-
not the worst.
The buildup of Christmas is nice.
Yes, but the
When it's like December 26th and it's all over, then it's like,
But then you got New Year's Eve.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
just
that's,
straight
that's
into it.
my build up.
and then once
Yeah.
that's done, it's done.
Literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I guess I shouldn't say I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas Day, if that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I don't hate Christmas. I just hate the day of Christmas.
Mhm.
Now, New Year's Eve is probably the most underrated holiday, in my opinion.
I wouldn't remember. You know, that's actually kind of crazy. So what do you normally do for New Year's Eve? Do you ever like have parties and stuff or
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is my first New Year's being 21 then.
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
But
Dang. Oh, we got to go all out.
I'm
Yeah.
down for it.
We got
I mean, like I get together with my friends and we just have like little
like get
get together. But like,
But
don't really go
now,
crazy.
like we have Friendsgiving coming up, you
Mhm.
know, Secret Santa, and then ending the whole
That would be
season.
nuts. That may be the way to like beat the bachelor party.
What, Chris?
Like having a New
Eve?
Year's Eve party with all of us. That would be
You think it'll beat the bachelor party?
I think I had last New Year's, I think I had like 10 shots of tequila.
Last New
It
Year's
was
I-
not good.
Last New Year's I had COVID. Yeah, I had COVID.
Oh,
last
really?
New Year's, yeah.
mm,
I had COVID. I remember sitting down with the whole family. We all had masks on. We were watching the ball drop. Yeah, I had COVID.
That
last
sounds so depressing.
And you know what's crazy? I had COVID the year before for Christmas.
Hopefully not this year.
I
so
mean,
how about that immune system you were talking about?
Hey, you ate a
I
lot of
didn't-
dirt. Doesn't seem to be doing you
Listen,
any
you
You got to
good.
be eating more dirt. It sounds
you
like.
think I should start now?
Yeah.
Because like COVID's probably gonna come back eventually.
Probably.
Yeah, it was just like spiking last week.
Yeah.
So
So you better get to
prepare.
eating. All right, I got one final question before we wrap up this. So if we're doing a big Halloween party, which I think we're planning on doing,
Yeah.
what are you gonna dress up as?
What I will dress
Should
up
we
as?
all be Power Rangers?
I feel like
I've
okay.
always wanted to be a Power Ranger.
I've been a Power Ranger when I was a kid. I definitely been but like now it's like you can't really put on the whole suit. Like as a child, it's cute. Now as an adult,
You think
have an
someone would
adult
make fun of
body.
you?
No, have an adult body.
I mean, I'm sure they make adult. Are you talking about because like
Yeah.
just wear like a cup or something?
Fuck out. I mean, what do I look like wearing a cup?
I mean, what kind of suit are you getting? Are you getting like the morph suit material, or like what are you?
Like,
my God.
like,
I want to wear one of those.
Yeah, exactly. Like the morph suits. Like, and I don't
You
want to
can get one that's more layered, so it like looks fine.
I don't want the jingle bells to be ringing on Halloween night. I'm just saying.
I think it'd be all right.
I would do it.
What would you?
Actually, Teenage
what are you
Mutant
gonna
Ninja
dress
Turtle.
up
I'll
as?
do
So Summer and I were talking about being Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
that is cool.
Ooh,
That
okay.
is cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I should be Junie from Spy Kids.
That's cool too. That's mad
No,
random.
you should be. What's his
That's
name?
Tom?
Freaking no. Oh my God, Mario Lopez. He should be the. No, is that his name?
George?
George Lopez.
George Lopez.
You should be the.
George
Remember
Lopez?
from Spy Kids when he was like the big face on the robot? You don't remember that?
He was not. That wasn't Spy Kids.
No, that was Shark Boy,
and Lava
yeah.
Girl.
Oh,
That was Mr. Electro.
that's right. No, I'm. There's no way.
You're tripping.
That's dude.
Nah.
That's
It was Spy Kids.
no, it was not. It was
Yeah.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yeah, that's Mr. Electro from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Okay.
He was the teacher.
All right, you're right.
Finally,
Shut
out
up.
of all the.
But you should dress up as that.
You know what I want to be?
I don't know what I want.
Ratatouille.
Becca wants to be Mr. Clean, and then says I should also be Mr. Clean.
You should be the mom.
I always liked having like the masks and stuff. Like
Yeah,
I
we
always
should be
like getting
Shaggy and
masks.
Scooby Doo.
Bro, which one of us is gonna be who?
I don't really know. I didn't think about that one.
I'm not gonna lie.
I always like dressing up with the masks and like the scary shit. Okay, now see, when you were a kid, was dressing up with the Scream mask, was that like the thing?
Yeah,
Everybody
especially with
did
the one
it.
It had the heart that
Pull- like,
Yeah,
the
with the
blood.
the
Yeah.
blood. Oh my God.
my elementary school actually banned it because the blood was too
Realistic.
inappropriate, You know what I mean? Whatever.
Oh
Stupid.
man.
They also banned dodgeball when I was a child too. Softies.
I think my angle cut out. It's okay.
It's all right.
All right.
Just-
We're wrapping up anyways.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you guys. Follow us on all the socials.